Good day all and welcome to Obidate Family TV. The program now Hope Alive. Yes, Hope Day. Every day we'll try to come out, make with the ginger obedience, make with the try to the talk waiting day involved for this very mandate where we say then collect from our hand. So wherever on a day where we say on a day listening to me now, on a good morning, afternoon and evening. Better talk day today because tomorrow na decision day for US where we say Atiku don carry matter of Tinubu forgery and perjury and plenty things wey be say concerning academic this thing. Na in dem wan talk tomorrow because na tomorrow dem give them say na deadline make dem come to make Tinubu come show cause. Why be say Chicago State University no go bring out this very information? But today as we sit down gidigba now, we wan bring on and say proof dey wey be say that certificate wey dey with INEC na forged certificate. Proof don dey. The judgment wey be say we dey expect, we don list about 7 strikes wey be say e must catch one. And even one alone don nullify Tinubu's election, even participating in the election. So proof, the thing wey we carry come today, na the proof wey be say we dey expect from this judgment. And the proof, na the proof say that certificate wey Tinubu give INEC say na fake certificate, say na forged certificate, and no be about where e come from. We go point to na different areas where that certificate no even suppose pass. Areas wey be say we never discussed before. Before we dey discuss all about whether na the same logo, we dey discuss about whether na the same people wey be say the same grammar wey dem write for there, and say na 3 people wey be say dem sign and 2 people wey dem sign for different places. But today wey we dey carry come na research wey be say we do, and the information wey we gather and the information wey be say e come from that very school. Now we are not make I no bore too much with all this one. We as the thing they take they happen now, make I just give on an elaborate of how forgery, identity theft they happen for Nigeria. Over the last 2 decades, there has been a creeping boldness and increasing audacity in the commission of crimes in Nigeria relating to identity theft, financial crimes, and abuse of public office. This deplorable phenomenon can be traced back directly to 2 forgery incidents. One involving Salisu Buhari, a bright young northern politician who has been elected Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Bola Tinubu, who had also recently been given the mandate and also former governor of Lagos State. But both men had claimed to be university graduates, the former from University of Toronto, the latter first from the University of Chicago, and later from Chicago State University. Now, both claims were found to be untrue, and Buhari not having constitutional immunity, that is, not be this Muhammadu Buhari will be former president too, but that Buhari will be say then sack. He was impeached and removed unceremoniously from office. Tinubu, however, had constitutional immunity as at that time, and with a complaint from Lagos State House of Assembly, literally in his considerable narcotic-filled pocket, he could not be impeached by men and women he was directly feeding. That is the Lagos State House of Assembly as at that time when he was governor. Then the late Gani Fayemi's attempt to challenge him in court were met with kind of thuggery that attended the last gubernatorial election in Lagos State on the 18th of March 2023. Now that kind of thing will happen for that day, now it happened during his own time for there, then fight well. Right inside the court premises, the great Gani was attacked by thugs sponsored and sponsoring Bola Ahmed Tinubu as at that time. The effrontery and audacity was clearly admired by potential criminals looking to enter politics, and many did that over the years, including 419 kingpins, drug kingpins, and international arrest warrants hovering all over their heads. Now, by the time the electoral history of 2015 was accomplished to bring Buhari into office, that is now Muhammadu Buhari, it was game over for public sector integrity, and stealing of public funds became commonplace and blatant and was even anticipated and celebrated. Then they celebrate forgery. Now, Peter Obi once said that nobody rigs election with good intention for the people. He was right. Tinubu destroyed Lagos State over the last 24 years, installing henchmen after henchmen as governors, whilst pulling their strings, quite openly and crudely, cornering and converting state funds and assets in his own personal property. He has now snatched, grabbed, and bought, stolen, and run away with the presidency, as we can see now. And the deleterious efforts of his criminal route to power has impacted Nigerians in many ways of us who know him had predicted. But many, if this hypnosis and blind flowers cannot even begin to believe, they may not want to believe. His incompetence at everything except conversion of public funds is mind-boggling for those who are unfamiliar with his methods in Lagos and other APC states. His grass, unrefined, insensitive, unthoughtful pronouncements have shocked many except those who know him as he is. Bola Tinubu is what happens to a country when criminality is allowed to fester for so long that honesty becomes foolishness. The first step on the road to recovery for Nigeria is the recovery of stolen mandates and the eviction of the usurper. With that very one, I want make we come back to studio. I want make una understand, say, the proof where we say we go bring today, whether you where you dey outside there, the source for this dey there. Make you go do your own fact check. But we go prove, say, that certificate na fake certificate. Na in there with INEC. Make una follow us. Now, let's come back to studio. Not be only me there to talk all this proof. Where we go prove all these things. Not be only me. The person will go follow me prove them. They here Gidibam. Angel Day, Princess Day, Esther Day, and our own UC Maxwell will go give us legal backing. They Gidiba. All of them there for studio. But UC Maxwell go join us via Zoom. Welcome to the show. Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians, my lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide. Tell your neighbor, say hope day. Yes, authentic information. We are getting there. Shebi, few hours to go. We'll go hear how you go shele for US court. Call your neighbor, say hope day. Come on board. Let's discuss.
Yeah, so my fellow obedients, now welcome to another episode of Hope Alive. Today we'll carry better gist. We go sit una for belle come today. My people, time don't reach where we go unveil that masquerade behind that seat where they for Asoro. My people, wanna just carry chairs, sit down tight because story we'll carry today, we'll carry come today. It goes sweet una well for belle. Wanna no go anywhere.
My fellow well-meaning Nigerians and obedient worldwide, what we have packed today to unleash to you people will marvel you. So relax and let's join as we discuss today.
Yes, the discussion will just start immediately. Number one, we say tomorrow, Tinubu and all the lawyers who don't send, made them go scatter the case where they with article for Chicago, Illinois, for USA. All of them don't tanda gidigba, they wait. And the good part where we say we they bring the story where they want unravel. We won't show on a certain things where we say that must reflect for this judgment where we they expect from tribunal. And that thing, the proof where we say the certificate where they come out from that Chicago State University, where we say that their main person waiting Jamal Carr, if you project and make the note person where we say last time Jamal Carr talk say na him send information where Tinubu give to a Presidential Election Tribunal for Nigeria here. You get one letter where he send that very time where we show now. But I want to make project to make it for project and me on see. Then talk say na Associate General Counsel for Compliance and Title na him send them that very particular this thing where they request for. Now that very certificate we won't prove to now how that very certificate where this man said that man, the certificate they forged. Now the proof now with the brain will show now one by one. So now this man went there for screen now. Now he send those things come out. Now we go start with this very one where we say on I don't hear before. We they call them original Chicago certificate before. Now no be only original. We go get to that very point. We get this one where they call fake Chicago certificate again. All this one go. But before we start, we will give on the story. Where we say even the signatures where they we talk say one be fake, one be original. But I go make a no borrow a princess onions, make she discuss about the people where we say then sign this particular Chicago State University certificate where then talk say if they come out from the Chicago State University. Make we see the people where then talk say then sign them. Princess, make you educate us, make you take us to the proof, to the thing where we say Nigerians they wait before. Tell us how they research and how the thing take come out.
Thank you. So I would like everybody to pay keen attention and walk with me through this journey because it's going to be a journey right now. Okay. Now, we have thought about obvious mistakes now, both the fonts, the dates, everything. But now let's come down to the signatures on both supposedly the original one and the obvious fake certificate. Now, in the supposed original certificate, there are two signatories to that certificate, which has two people there. The first person is Dr. Elnora Daniel, which is supposed to be the president
this
of
one,
the university.
Excuse me, the one where then they display for screen now, another one. Make you for show the other one where we say now this one now the INA copy, the one where the INA copy now you put for screen now. So, but you get another one will be the main one. So let's start with this INA copy. Make you for princess. Okay. Make you for explain from this very one where we say now. I never copy because now what you want to explain say now one person now you sign for here now you sign for the other now the same signature now what you want to explain and you want to explain who that person be you want to expose them who he be and how intake there for Chicago State University Abi okay make we work on so again with that
okay now let's start with the obvious fake certificate that was issued to Tinubu, and that's the same certificate that was submitted to INEC.
Exactly.
Now, as you can see on the screen, you have 3 signatories to this certificate. The first one was supposed to be the president of the university, the second one, and the third one. Now, I want to draw your attention to this first one that you are seeing on the red box, which is Elnora Daniels, Dr. Elnora Daniels. This person is a signatory to this one and in the other one, which is the supposed original certificate. Now, this woman began her career at Columbia University as of 1975 and 1976. Take note, 1975 and 1976. That was when she began her career as a graduate teaching assistant in Columbia University. Now, as of 1980, she joined Hampton University as a professor and dean. And you remember that this certificate was supposed to be issued to Tinubu at 1979. Are you working with me?
Yes.
Good. Now, if this woman, that is Dr. Elnora Daniel, was working in Columbia University in 1975 and 1976, and joined Hampton University in 1980. And the very first contact she had with Chicago State University was in 1998. That was when she became the president and CEO of Chicago State University. She became both the president and the CEO of that Chicago State University. So if this is true with what we have researched, we actually researched this and found out this fact. If this is true, there is no trace whatsoever of this woman to Chicago State University in 1979. There is no link, no trace whatsoever with her and CSU. So if there is a gap, if she was supposed to be a very important signatory to this certificate, because we all know that not just anybody signs a certificate. So if she was supposed to be an important person to sign a signatory as the president, supposed president of this university, she was supposed to be in a certain record whatsoever, but there was no trace.
Okay, make I take on this way. Producer, I beg, make you position that certificate again. Make our people for understand what in Princess they try to explain. This one, now the signature of this woman where Princess they explain. This second one now the certificate where Enahoro, where they give Enahoro, where be Barrister Mike Enahoro, where she subpoena the document from the university. Now they give and this one. When I go see the signature where they there, it is signed by the president of the university. Now this same woman, now she they talk. Now, if we go back to that very fake one where we say it there with INEC, where we don't watch before, we go see say now the same signature there for one side for that. And again, we want make una know say this Enahoro subpoenaed copy where come from the from that university. Now the one where we dey talk say na original since. Now, in as much as we no go talk say no be original now, we want make una know say this woman where dem talk say na she signed this signature, she no dey for CSU wey be Chicago State University as at 1979. She was not the president of that very school as at 1979. So, how would